the balls and really going ahead with the social networking side of things. So I put my hand up and said, why don't I get involved with the podcast and putting it up? And within, I think, 2 weeks, I was basically in charge of running and learning to run like a whole bit of, a lot of the backside of the business.
Yeah. You got onto like the podcast stuff like pretty early. So you're a bit of ahead of your time, I guess you could say.
Ahead of the time,
Like, yeah. I actually forgot that you like did all that stuff, and now it's all that you mentioned it, like it's all coming back to me. So, yeah.
So from there, I guess, Lab 22 moved on from Wawa, started in Escobar, and that's, I think in Escobar is when I put my hand up to be an event coordinator.
Yeah.
And really, work in the business doing events and DJing as well. Then it was Noisy and Mothership. When did you start Mothership? 2000.
I think we did that first big one at the Palace in 2012.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, because we
was
had
there Room
that
680 before that? I think we did one or two at Room 680.
Actually, I think we did a few. Yeah. Before. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, brought down J Fresh. J Fresh, J Fresh, guy from America. Yeah. Tonic as well.
Tonic was
yeah.
one.
Now he's Dior.
Eric Leville, French guy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Was he Circus? Did we get him down for Circus, or was that for? No, that was Room 680 as well.
I think
it?
that was Room 680. Yeah, I think we probably did about at least 5 motherships at Room.
Yeah.
On those long weekends, public holidays and stuff like that.
They were pretty good, but I think the Palace really,
definitely.
It blew up at the Palace.
Yeah.
Well, another level.
Like those, we did 3 at the Palace. The third one wasn't quite, as large as 1 and 2.
I wasn't involved in the third one. I only did the first 2.
Okay. Well, maybe that's why it wasn't as...
Maybe.
we didn't have the magic touch of Shameless there, you know what I mean? You played there, though. You would have played there.
No, I didn't play that night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I came in, actually, I came in, I think it was like a few weeks before, and just made sure that everything, just helped out and made sure that everything was running smooth.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't play, and I didn't have much part in that night.
Okay.
So,
Well, 1 and 2 were the biggest things that I've been involved in.
Yeah.
They were gigantic, really, weren't they?
I actually haven't seen anything else in Melbourne similar
since then,
or even on the same level.
No, and I think we're not even just saying that just because we were a part of it. I think we're actually 100% yeah.
It was like an indoor festival.
It definitely was, but you could only really do something like that there too. Like the Palace was a beautiful venue.
Club.
It was.
Yeah.
It was an amazing venue, and it's now about to be demolished and turned into apartments as well. I was at a place maybe about a month ago. I was at a friend's birthday at a rooftop bar that was across the road from the Palace, and I was just pretty high up on this rooftop, and you could see the Palace and stuff, and I was just looking at it and just thinking, the grand old lady.
Good times we had in there. I think we probably, when Lab 22 was at the Palace, we probably went about it the wrong way, because we didn't expect the amount of people to rock up that actually did.
Yeah.
And I think we should have prepared to open that main room from the get-go.
Yeah.
And not just do we could still fit 1,000 people in the upstairs room, but bloody 2,000 people rocked up. We had to turn away people.
I remember the first night that we did our weekly Lab 22 night there. It was my birthday as well. Yeah. And I think we did 1,000 people or something that night. So it was pretty big. And but I think if you to open up that main room every week, I think the shine would have come off it a bit,
Mothership
too
wouldn't have been as big.
No, definitely not. And then they did they did Anyway there for a little while, and I think they had some big nights
I think
there.
they used the main room.
They used the main room. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they had some big nights and stuff like that. But So as a DJ, as a producer, I'm looking at one of the post-it notes now. I'm gonna just completely ask you this question here: what are the challenges in this industry.